All right, so when you trim your pet's nails at home, a lot of pets have a mix between clear and black nails. Finnegan here has all black nails. Black nails can be a little bit more difficult because you can't see the quick or the blood vessel. So you kind of have to go with their anatomy of the nail. So you can see with Finnegan here, even though he's got black nails, you can see the hook really, really clearly. So right where that nail hooks over, that's where you're going to take off. It's okay if you do small amounts at a time. So usually what I like to do is cut a very, very small amount off. If it still seems like I can do a little bit more, I'll take a little bit more off. So really where I'm going to cut first is right where that nail kind of hooks over. So you can take your nail clippers, let them sniff it first if that makes them feel better, and you're just going to take it right where that hook is and snip. So just a very, very small amount. Again, if you feel like you can do a little bit more, which we can on him, take a little bit more off. If I take much more off of this nail here, I'm going to hit the quick or the blood vessel in the middle of the nail. Not the end of the world if you hit it. It does bleed quite a bit, so don't be alarmed if you see that. I always like to have something like Quick Stop, which is this here. So basically what it is, it's a powder that you can pack over the nail to stop the bleeding. So if you don't have this, pet stores usually sell this, fairly inexpensive. You can get it on Amazon as well. It doesn't have to be this brand, but as long as it's, they usually sell it as styptic powder or powder that will stop bleeding. As long as you have something that is a consistency like this, there's a chunk in there, but just kind of something that's a powdery consistency, something like cornstarch or flour will work just as well. What you're going to do is just pack that right over the nail that begun to bleed, so right over kind of where you can see the blood coming out of the nail. Pack it over. You can also hold pressure with a paper towel or a towel washcloth that you have at home. Like I said, they do bleed quite a bit, so don't be alarmed by that. All bleeding does stop eventually, so just keep at it. If you have to add a couple of layers of Quick Stop or flour, cornstarch, whatever you have at home, that's okay, and just continue to hold pressure. So Coda's a little bit easier here because he has clear nails, so you can see the quick a lot easier. So right on his nail you can see right where the hook is, just like that we talked about on Finnegan's nails, but right below it you can see where the pink part or the blood vessel is. So when you clip his nails, you still want to make sure that you take the hook off, but you want to stay clear of that pink part of the nail.